10 creepy secret rooms found in houses. Evlerde bulunan 10 korkunç gizli oda. Evlerde bulunan gizli, bak bu biraz korkunç işte. Çünkü gerçek yani. Psikopat odaları falan varsa ilginçtir bu. Let's go. Alkış alkış resim.
A user of a picture collection website shared a freaky find at his grandparents' house.
Dedesinin evinde bulmuş.
More specifically in their shed, which hadn't been opened for over 10 years. He made the discovery during efforts to tidy up the
İşte o yüzden
entire
Toki'de
area and
yaşayacaksın.
remove
Toki'de
junk.
kalınca böyle bir şey bulamazsın, anladın mı? Hani Toki'de gizli geçit yoktur yani salonun ortasında. O yüzden
The house
müstakil
was
çok...
built by the
Alaram
man's
yapıyor ki
grandfather,
abi
but he
saçların
says
çok
no one
güzel
was ever
olmuş,
made aware of
erkek
this
adam
trapdoor.
olmuşsun.
Ey.
Küçük tür
He took
işareti
some
3.
pictures of the view from inside the hatch, and in one angle looking straight down, there appears to be an old sofa sitting in the room. He also managed to spot a passageway from the hatch, which connects to the barn next to the shed through another hidden entrance behind unused shelving.
Oğlum bu çok
He
korkunç
said
lan.
he was going to try to go into the creepy room,
Çok
but backed
oda
out
varmış.
when he thought he heard a whispering noise coming from inside.
Hadi lan, fısıltı duymuş.
A man who had recently bought his first home made a rather unusual discovery in the basement. He had bought the house for a steal, as the previous owner had
Altyazı çok mu kötü yoksa
passed
full
away,
İngilizce de
though
yapabilirim.
it came with a lot of work to be done.
Zaten
In the
belli oluyor
process
ya.
of cleaning out some of the junk that was never removed by the previous owner, the new owner found something that he found odd. A piece of plywood covering a part of the wall. After prying at the wood, he managed to break it off the wall. What he found shocked him. A small room with many
Gizli
gun
oda.
cases, military
Oha, full silah milah varmış.
ammo crates, and a big gray metal container.
Süper, önceki ev sahibi bedava loot bırakmış.
All of the ammo crates were filled with bullets.
Oha, bir de mermi dolu.
The man said there had to be hundreds of bullets stowed away in that room.
Bu ne oğlum?
The most notable find, however, was a large safe, and it's unknown whether he was ever able to get it open, as there have been no update articles.
Çok korkunç bu yani.
An Imager user was walking around his house when he noticed a window for
Amerika shit yani.
a room that he didn't know existed. He had a look through the window and saw this. He went inside to the only wall that was facing that room. Upon closer inspection, he found that this piece of the wall
Linkin
panel
çizgi
had been cut.
58 diyor ki Fransa cezaevinden selamlar.
What they found inside
Selamlar.
seemed like a lot of junk. The most noteworthy things found was some kind of gargoyle statue, a box full of Star Wars cards, and a locked safe, of which the uploader never updated on.
Bu yani. Okay.
Another Imager user by the name of 2Byte Brownie posted a few pictures of a secret room in his house a few years ago. While horsing around with his brother in their parents' room, the younger brother was pushed into what was assumed to be a
Hos siktir ya. Harry Potter shit.
built-in bookshelf. It opened, revealing
Gizli
a
kitaplık.
hidden room and evidence of a potential inhabitant.
Ne?
Moving on, as if this hidden room reached by a black spiral staircase
Ne?
wasn't creepy enough. There was supposed evidence that someone was down there, but the siblings found a crawl space halfway down and saw this. 2Byte Brownie wrote, "Someone was living in our walls. That's my
Biri duvarda yaşıyormuş. Duvarların içinde yaşıyormuş.
Halloween candy that someone came in my room,
Cadılar Bayramı şekerini yemiş evde kalanların. Yani gerçekten burada biri yaşıyormuş chat.
took from my bag, and then brought back in here.
Çantasından alıp götürmüş.
About 30 seconds after taking this picture, we realized what it meant and got out of there. The fresh-looking banana peel suggests
Caner
that
alt
someone
çizgi
Bu da
Celi
tazeymiş.
Sekene diyor ki şakşuka
Ne?
şakşuka şakşuka şakada şuka
recently
a.
had
Bö.
been down there, or perhaps it was a setup. 2Byte Brownie wrote in response to this that he had been eating it when they walked down to the room. Seeing the blanket in the dimly lit
Korku filmi
space, he
gibi lan
tossed
bu
the
bayağı.
banana at it. So was this a hoax, or was somebody secretly living in this home?
Yani fake de olabilir.
Tony Smith had just bought his first house. Whenever entering the basement, he would hear strange noises coming from inside the walls. Strange
Bu da gene
noises
duvarda
like
kalan biri.
screaming,
Aa!
laughing, or moans of pain. The sounds came
Görüşürüz.
from beyond the part of the wall where no rooms were. I assumed it was some kind of animal, Tony stated. One late night, Tony awoke to metallic banging sounds coming from his yard. He took a peek out his window and saw some kind of metallic door open from the grass as a shadowy figure emerged and ran down his driveway out of sight. He got a closer look at it in
Deccal
the
varmış bu
daylight.
adamın da
It
bahçesinde.
was some kind of hatched door disguised to blend in with the grass. Tony never went down there. He just sealed the thing shut before whoever was in there
Wow.
could come back. A group of shocked Ohio students
Tarih
discovered
alt çizgi mengüce diyor ki lan şakşuka benim lafım.
Sen gerçek tarihime güçlüsün. Bu evin de gizli sırrı bu. 2 tane atletli adam
that
olmasıymış.
the ghost haunting their house was actually a random stranger living in a secret room in their basement. The students had been spooked by strange noises in the night and mysterious happenings like coming home to find the cupboard and oven doors open. Upon entering the room,
Bunların da
they found
Bodrum'da
that
biri
a man
yaşıyormuş.
named Jeremy had been living there for weeks.
Siktir git, haftalardır Jeremy diye biri yaşıyormuş. Bodrum'unda.
He was evicted and the students had the locks changed.
Gerçek gibi yani.
In 2005, Jason and Carrie had just bought a house and were about to begin renovations.
Bu mu
They found
aldıkları?
a secret corridor hidden behind a bookcase.
Bu nasıl?
Instead of
Kitaplığın arkasında
holding
koridor
torture
varmış.
equipment or treasures like they said they expected, the first thing they found was a note from the previous owner, saying simply, "You found it." The rest of the note said, "I've only
Adam not bırakmış önceki ev sahibi. Buldun diye. Kitaplığın arkasından gizli bir yol.
this place for a short while, and it was discovered to have a serious mold problem, one that actually made my children very sick to the point that we had to move out. The house was contaminated with black mold. When the
Kürk
previous owner
problemi
lived
varmış
there,
evde. Adam
one of the
ölmüş.
children he mentioned in the note had gotten so sick that she was unable to hold any nutrition and sometimes couldn't breathe. Jason and Carrie Brown proceeded to cancel their move-in plans, and they sued the broker who sold them the house.
Önceki ev sahibi o notu bırakmış. Notta evin küf problemi olduğunu söylemiş. Bunlar da evi tutmamış sonra. Wow. Vay be. Teşekkürler
A
gizli hol.
Reddit user found a hidden room in the attic of their house in Norway. Some of what they found inside included a sign which roughly translates from Norwegian as, "If you have a bad stomach, then you don't have access." There was also a lamp alarm to most likely warn when someone entered the attic, a map of West Europe, and a doll's shoe.
Bu ne
The
oğlum?
secret room was likely a hiding place for a Jewish family from the Nazis, and the lamp alarm was likely
Oha. Tavan arasında Yahudilerin saklanması için bir yer varmış.
a
Nazilerden
silent way of warning of a Nazi's presence in the attic.
sessiz alarm da varmış. Naziler gelince o alarmı yakıyorlarmış. Işık alarmı.
Reddit user Lumberjack years ago found a secret crawl space with a safe containing some treasures, along with some disturbing findings. Some of the treasures include a pile of envelopes with paper money of various
O adam da tavan arasında şey
countries and
olmuş.
origins,
Paralı.
along with a jewelry box with watches, tie
Okay.
clips, a key, rings, and a lot of gold and silver. The discovery that's downright disturbing features the tapes contained in the safe, one with the words "No, no, no" scribbled all over it. Along with the tapes was a note that read,
Hayır, no
"Save
no no
yourself."
yazıyor. Sevi. O çok korkunç lan bu.
Turn the tapes into the police, and their contents are still a mystery.
O kadar o kasetleri bulup nasıl izlemezsin ya? İnanılmaz yani. Kasetleri bulup direkt polise nasıl verebilirsin? O kasetleri izleyip lanet kapıp bir hafta içinde ölmen lazım.
Along with the tapes was a note
Nasıl
that
hiç
read,
bakmazsın
"Save
ya?"
yourself." He turned the tapes into the police, and their contents are still a mystery.
İnanılmaz yani. Ben izlerim ya. Onu oturacaksın onu böyle. En büyük televizyonu olan arkadaşının evine gideceksin. Bir tane alacaksın kaset çalar. Oturacaksın onu bütün gece izleyeceksiniz. Bir de şey falan çıkıyormuş. İnsan işkence videoları falan. Yani internette bulamayacağın bir şey çıkacağını düşünmüyorum ben o kasetlerden. Ne bulabilir? Deccali çıkartma videosu falan olsa o zaman sıçarsın yani altına.
A student living in New Mexico was living in a single-floor house bought by his father for him. He reported hearing a strange
TV'de
banging
izleyeceğim,
coming from
tabii.
below the floor during one night on his first week. A few nights later, he found a door in the floor in his pantry closet. It led to a mysterious-looking room with a light on,
Bu nasıl oda lan?
along with a fan blowing. There seemed to be a desk with a few gadgets and a few cabinets. The design of the room was completely off from the rest of the house. However, the creepiest thing was the cigarette found on the desk that had seemingly just recently been put out.
Oha, daha yeni söndürülmüş sigara varmış.
There weren't really any clues as to who was down there
CIA.
or what was going on.
CIA. CIA. İlginçti, güzeldi. Korkunç şeyler vardı. CIA chat. %100. Bu evde kim yaşar mı? Oğlum o evde yaşamıyor ki. Ah.
Nodex'i o diyor ki dikkat önemli bilgilendirme Şubat 12'ye son 555.605 takipçi kaldı bilgilendirme bitmiştir. Teşekkürler.
Hala olmuyor musun? Evet.
Secde 049 varsa
Başarılı chat.